Yo, what's up YouTube? This is a trade recap on how I made $296 day trading the NASDAQ today. And it's April 2nd, 2026. And let's get into it. So, coming into the day, I saw that we're inside of this daily bullish gap right here. So, off of this, I was immediately a little bit bullish. And I saw that we had this 4-hour gap that we also tapped into, and we kind of had, it was an intermediate low. So right here we swept that, and we had this 4-hour gap right over here. So let me remove my drawings. We had this 4-hour gap right here, which now got filled when I got my TP hit. So, coming into market open, we had this hourly bearish gap right here. But even though we had that, I didn't really care too much because we were inside of this 4-hour bullish gap and the 1-hour bullish gap. And the drops on liquidity was just so nice. So, up here, this was 4-hour gap up here, and coming into the 15-minute, you can see, so 4-hour for a value gap, and just really nice low resistance liquidity right here. So immediately, I was like, okay, really strong draws to the upside, and a 1-hour and 4-hour gap that we're delivering off of. So that's why I didn't really care about this 1-hour bearish too much, and I saw that coming into market open, we hit this and came down and filled this 4-hour sponsored 15-minute bullish gap. So what this means is we tapped into this 4-hour gap, and off of this move hitting the 4-hour gap, we created this 15-minute bullish gap, which we then came down, swept this intermediate low within this 4-hour sponsored 15-minute gap, and then immediately got this really clean 5-minute IFVG right here. And I entered on like the retracement kind of the next candle, so around right here, got filled around there. I had my stop right here, and I took TP at about around a 1-to-1. I was going to hold up to here, but as you can see, ES, we took out that high before we did on NQ. So right here on ES, we took out this high at 954, and then on MNQ at 954, we didn't take out the high, so I ended up just going for my TP around over here for a 1-to-1, and I accidentally de-risked on this trade. I thought I was risking $450, but I risked $300 instead, so I should have been up an extra $150 on the day, but it's whatever. This recovers for my loss yesterday on April 1st, so that's good. And let's go into the My Funded Futures page. So currently up $988.10 on the account. So back to where I was started last week basically. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we have 8:30 a.m. hourly earnings, unemployment rates, and NFP. So hopefully I can catch another dub tomorrow. But if not, I mean, decent on the week, just 2 trades, 1 loss, and 1 win. So yesterday I lost, I think, $328. Today I'm up $296. So basically break even week. So I'm happy with that, and hopefully tomorrow or next week I can catch a few dubs, you know. But yeah, that's the end of the trade recap, and hopefully you guys liked it. And if you want to see more trade recaps, or soon I'm going to drop a psychology video, So if you want to see any of those, then sub to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.